Hey guys, welcome to my second gaming blog. Today's just going to be a pretty short gameplay, and it's just gameplay of me running around once again with the camera on. And I'm going to be talking about the hitboxes and how I feel about them. Bad Company 2 has greatly improved hitboxes from the old Battlefield games. I mean, 1942 and Battlefield 2 were pretty notorious for that. Out of all the FPS games I played, I think I would rank Battlefield games the worst as far as hit detection goes. However, Bad Company 2 improved, but it still has issues sometimes. I mean, some people, I've shot them, they're standing still, they're not lagged out, they're shooting other people, they're even turning sometimes, but they're in the same spot and they don't get hit. I shoot them like a feet behind them and they do die. So like, what's going on with this? Sometimes people moving, they're not far enough for a bullet drop or travel time to make a difference and they still don't die. So I just don't get it. Now I think a bunch of people have found the answer. Check out egobrane's channel. The link's in the description down below, and he has a detailed guide on what I'm about to tell you. Now I use that same guide to kind of fix my problem a bit. I don't think it's perfect, but it's greatly improved from normal. Now basically it runs on the theory that Bad Company 2, it thinks every game you join has roughly about 100 ping. Now that's bad news for you if you join a server with low ping, or if you have a slow connection and you join a server with high ping. 100 isn't always the ping I'm getting in game. So why get stuck on that? It should change around. So they have two lines of code. You put in your game settings.ini file and settings.ini file at the right places. I don't think the places matter, but that's what they've suggested. So just go with it. And you should just put in the value you use for the average server ping that you join. Now, in-game, you don't have ping, you have latency. Latency is how long it takes information to go from your computer to the server and back. Ping is half that. It's just how much time it takes for information to go from your computer to the server. So you kind of want to look at the server browser and put in the average ping of the server you're joining. For me, it's about 30, so yeah, I put in 30 for that. There's a little bit of decimal involved, so 0.03, I believe. Just try it out. You can see this game I'm playing, it's running with that fix, and I feel like my shots are connecting a hell of a lot more. It's just a quick game I played today, the only game I played, because I was making the recon footage earlier with Crouching Hippo. You should check that out too. It should be up on my YouTube. Anyways, so with this fix going, you guys should check it out. I think 9 out of the 10 comments I've seen on his YouTube page say it has made a little bit of difference for them. Some people say it hasn't. Who knows? It could just be the placebo effect. I have to game more to see if it makes a difference. But I thought it was good, since I'm just going to talk about hitboxes in general. It's been an improvement, but not enough, But I have faith in DICE. They're working pretty hard. They've had R9 servers coming out, and I think at release we only had R5 or something, and new R10 servers are going to come out. So it's going to be great. Now the other thing about Bad Company 2, I feel it's kind of unfair for the Russians. It's not a big deal, but still, why does a Russian medic have a big red hat on his head? Like, hey everyone, shoot me right here. Because the American medic is pretty easy to spot, and it's not so easy that you can see him out of everywhere. This kind of game is semi-realistic, so camouflage definitely helps. I mean, just look at the recon, for example. That thing's like a freaking bear. He can hide anywhere and he can be right in front of you and you can't tell he's there. So, you give one class such good camouflage and the other the shittiest. Like, I'm not really going to have a problem finding my medic with a big green name on top of his head, or blue if he's not on my squad. So, why kind of make it easier for the opponents? And then the other thing is vehicles. Now, I mean, for example, on the map Atacama Desert, it's a symmetrical map. The US forces and Russians spawn on the other side. But for some reason, the US vehicles are just so easy to see people through. It's a very clear mirror you have inside a vehicle, inside the tank, inside the chopper. The second I go into the Russian vehicle, the T-90 or the Russian chopper, and I just can't see anything. I feel like I'm blind. Now I've turned off Bloom, I've turned off HBAO. If you guys want a tutorial on how to do that, yes, it does help. I can make one. But the Russian vehicles still affect you a bit. It's still not as clear as the US vehicles. I find myself preferring to use third-person camera the most when I'm in those vehicles. So it would be good if DICE just made it kind of fair. And on the other hand, the US base, it has a sun right behind it. So when you're flying a chopper towards a US base, you're blinded not just by the vehicle's view, but also the sun. The American forces don't have that problem. It's not a big deal, you know. You switch around, you play the other side, but still, I mean, every time you play that map, it should be fair for both sides. So it's just a thought. It's not a big problem. They can fix it. I hope they're working on it. But that's just my thoughts on this blog. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Rate, subscribe, and if you like any tutorials, just request it. More will come. Alright, signing out. Enjoy yourself, guys. Bye.